morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a look at all of the lovely secret rares from Mask of Change. Mask of Change is coming out in Japan. Well, actually, by the time you watch this, Mask of Change will have just come out over in Japan. That means that we know all of the lovely secret rares, and that means we can take a lovely look at them. Of course, do remember that these cards are going to be in Twilight Masquerade for us. Right now, they're in Mask of Change over in Japan, and jobs are good 'un. So let's start off. I think it's a sensible place to start. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Let's start off with the illustration rares, because there are some beautiful ones this time round, and that makes me happy. Now, I'm starting off with Diplin here. Diplin is my favourite. I mean, there's actually several here that I absolutely adore, but Diplin is my favourite. I love Diplin. Diplin, it turns out I'm all in on Diplin, and I have absolutely no problems with this. Plus, you know, sitting, chilling at a festival, lovely artwork by Komiyama. Yeah, I think this card is beautiful. It's absolutely one of my chase cards for the set. We got Frostlass looking positively menacing, but in a beautiful, more realistic style. There's a couple of them in this set, actually. We've got Wattrel, drawn by Mitsuhiro Arita, diving underwater. And I don't know, something about electric birds underwater. That does not sound safe. But the artwork is absolutely amazing. I'm a sucker for any Pokemon cards where the card is framed underwater. We got Chime Echo there, and another one of the more realistic styles done by Rend, and it's lovely. Again, we got real festival vibes going on for a bunch of these cards, and given that it's a Teal Mask focus set, that makes me happy. We've got Monkey Dory by T-Zero, and it's another one of those cards where I'm like, love the artist, love the art, do not like the Pokemon. Monkey Dory's weird, and I don't really like it, but I think this art is absolutely stunning. This is a card I need. We got Fezandipti here, just kind of jumping off the top of a thing, looking like a bird. I don't know. Cool card. Some people are going to love this one. It's not one of the ones I'm most looking forward to, but it's a cool card nonetheless. We've got Timber, which is actually drawn by a manga artist, as I showed you the other day when I first showed you this card. Timber's helping put up the festival. And Girders are holding a girder, which is weird. I know Girder holds girders, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that Timber is blatantly helping them make a building out of wood. What is that girder going to do? It's not going to go in the building. That's a bit weird to me. Cool card, though. We've got Okidogi, done by Akira Igawa it's a very clearly Akira Igawa style card. Love it. Smashing a mountain, doing dog things. This is a very cool card. This is one I want in my binder. We've got Tatsugiri coming in here. Now, this is another beautiful looking card. It's a very stylized card. It's one this artist has only actually done 2 cards in the game so far, but this one looks amazing. I still don't know what's going on with that one in the bottom right hand corner, but love Tatsugiri, love this card. We've got Chansey running around in a Pokemon Center. We've got Blissey manning the counter, and then a bunch of other Gen 1 Pokemon running around. And I've shown you this card a couple times. I'm going to ask you the same question I always ask you with this card. Snorlax in the corner. Is that real, or is that just a teddy? We might never know. And I did have to wait to see the last couple, but we do now have the last couple of artwork rares, and we've got ourselves a Sunflora, which is really quite adorable. It's just a bunch of Sunflora chilling in a garden done by Komatsu. It's absolutely lovely. This is one of those real slice of life cards that we see every so often, which just, like, try looking at this and not being happy. And my kids know Sunflora now because of the whole Van Gogh Museum crossover thing. And now we got a Sunflora card, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the final one here is Lairon. These are actually the only 2 I've not previously shown you. All the rest were revealed in advance. And Lairon's just kind of cleaning up some scrap metal. Aaron has always been my fave here. But Lairon's kind of cool, right? I think Lairon's kind of cool. Now, moving on to the Pokemon EXs then, we got the usual deal. They all get themselves a full art, and then some get a special illustration rare as well. So if we start off with Teal Mask Ogapon, we have got the full art, we've got the illustration rare, and we've got the gold version. Yeah, that's right. This one gets the gold. The only one that gets the gold. And look, we knew this. This shouldn't be a surprise. If you want to know which Pokemon's getting the Gold EX in a Japanese set, look at the front of the booster pack. They don't hide it. This is the one on the front of the booster pack. It's literally called the Twilight Masquerade DLC. This is a kind of main original, call it what you will, form of Ogerpon. Obviously, this was getting the gold card. It's the only one that does. But then we got the others. So Half Flame Mask Ogerpon gets both a full art and a special art rare. Yes, you'll notice it's in the exact same style. No, that's not a coincidence. Looks kind of lovely. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon gets both a full art and a special art rare. Again, exact same style for the special art rares. They're all done by Yanakaji here. They are all absolutely amazing. And then Cornerstone Mask, that's a fighting one, so it's obviously my favourite. Again, gets a full art and a special art rare. And again, by the same artist, same style, rather lovely. If you like this style of special art rare, this is a set that is going to make you super duper happy. If you don't, then this is a set which is going to... I mean, for Pokemon, that's it. There are no other illustration rare Pokemon. This is it. Or special illustration rare. So, if you want these fancy EXs, you've got these or nothing else. It's why it makes me a little bit sad personally, but I'm going to leave you to make your own decision. The rest of the EXs, they get a full art. So we got ourselves Luxray EX. That's a good one with hand disruption people are absolutely loving. Palafin EX, which I've said it before, I am convinced. I am absolutely convinced Palafin EX is going to be broken. This set, or our equivalent Twilight Masquerade, becomes legal for the first time on day 1 of North American Internationals, and I am absolutely convinced this is going to crush North American Internationals. I'm calling my shot before the set is even out and legal in Japan. But it's a stage 1 with the stats of a stage 2, 340 HP, 250 for 1 energy, and you need to switch a Pokemon in and out the active. Palafin goes in the active, goes to the bench, switches with the EX from your deck. It's going to be fine. Love it. We got Dragapult EX that a lot of people are loving. I am not as convinced, but there's certainly some potential. And then Blissey EX, which has got huge HP, an ability that moves an energy around during your turn, and an attack that draws until you've got 6 cards in your hand. I'm telling you right now, Blissey is also one I have absolutely got my eye on. Now, moving on to supporters here, we've only actually got 3 full art supporters. So let's just chuck them all on the screen right now. We've got Kieran, Carmine, and Hassel. We only actually have 3 supporters in the set. There was never going to be another full art supporter. There literally isn't another supporter we can full art here. It's not possible. So, yeah. This is a single main set, the first one we've had since Ruler of the Black Flame. 3 full art supporters is a bit low, but that's literally all we've got here. Good news is 2 of them get special illustration rares as well. I showed you Kieran the other day. Great card. Love this card. Looks absolutely stunning. The full art by Ghidorah. Big fan. Cool card. But oh my word, this T0 special illustration rare makes me happy. It is absolutely stunning. Yes, I did tell you earlier about T0 doing the Monkey Dory. They have been on a tear lately. Start collecting T0 cards. That artist is phenomenal. Oh yeah, I should probably show you Carmine though, shouldn't I? This is a card that is getting people talking. I probably still prefer the Kieran, but this is going to be the big card in the set. The food looks too realistic and a bit weird. But this is a stunning card of a pretty popular character. And this is one of those ones where, like, the second it started getting out there, it was being just shared left, right, and centre. Everyone was sharing it round. This is a very, very good card. People are going to love this. I am sure that this is going to be the big card in the set. So, yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to go and try and get the Kieran because that's going to be a lot cheaper. And I love T0 artwork. Now, in terms of the gold cards, I've already shown you Teal Mask Ogerpon. But there are a couple of others, the big one of which is Buddy Buddy Poffin. We like Buddy Buddy Poffin. Buddy Buddy Poffin is a phenomenal card. It is seeing a huge amount of play. It is a great card. So having a gold version of it is going to make people happy. If you want to play this card and bling out your deck, we did get a promo version, weirdly. But this is going to be like the big blingy version of it. So, yeah. Might I suggest picking these up if you're into blinging out your deck? People are going to love it. And then we've got Enhanced Hammer. Yeah, that's right. We get a gold version of Enhanced Hammer. Not the first time we have had a gold version of Enhanced Hammer. If, like me, you've been around a few years, you're going to look at this and go, oh, we got gold Enhanced Hammer previously. How lovely. If anyone was wondering, it actually happened twice. We got one in Primal Clash, and then we got one in Guardians Rising. I don't know. I'll leave you to decide which of these is the best. And just as a side note here, some of you might be thinking, hang on a second, Wassy, Enhanced Hammer isn't in the format right now. It got a reprint in the previous Japanese set, Crimson Haze, which means it is going to be in our Twilight Masquerade. So it will make sense why we are getting a gold version of Enhanced Hammer. So yeah, I'm going to let you decide which one of these you like the most. So there we go. For me, I mean, there's a lot here. There is a lot of incredibly cool stuff coming here. And it's really hard to try and pick which are my favourites. In terms of these special illustration rares, I just want the Kieran, I'll be honest with you. But in terms of the illustration rares, I mean, Diplin, absolutely. The Monkey Dory is brilliant. But I also love the Tatsugiri. And there's a couple others I'm kind of in love with as well. So, yeah. That's the best we can do for now. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of these cards you're looking forward to. Tell me which are your chase cards for the set. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Dingus Flingus, who's been a supporter of ours for a few months now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout-out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.